Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice and welcome to our daily reading. It's a bit later than usual, but it's been a crazy day. But we're here now, we're doing it. Okay, hope you're doing well. Let's see what's going on for my subscribers at the time you find this video, what's going on for you, what the daily energy is and what the advice is so that we can make the most of the energy. For my subscribers, daily energy and advice. Okay. We have a new deck that is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I think so. Let me know what you think. It's new. It's not that glossy. And the cards are still sticking together, you know, until you kind of run through it a little while. They might do that. Some of them might do that. But it's absolutely beautiful. All right, Oracle energy and advice for my subscribers for the day. Oracle energy and advice for my subscribers for the day. Okay. All right. Okay, let's have a look, see what we got going on. So the first card representing the influence of the past on our current situation, what has happened before, or what is happening as you're coming into the day or coming into the reading. We have the Eight of Swords. Look at these cards, man. And the Eight of Swords talks about, you know, it could be analysis paralysis, it could be overthinking a situation, it could be feeling stuck and trapped and like you don't see the way out. It could be intrusive thoughts for some of you. It could also be just feeling overwhelmed by the things that are said or what you think people are saying behind your back. Thinking too much about what other people think and feel to the point where you feel like you can't do anything because what if you upset somebody, you know what I mean? Right, and today's energy we have Judgment. Big judgment call, big decision being made. So whatever it is that you have been overthinking, if you've been waiting for a judgment to be made, for a decision to be made, a ruling, etc. And it's a case of I can't move on until I know what's going to happen, right? Or I can't make plans until I know what's going to happen with that. I can't make plans until I know if I got the money or not, right? Because I need the money to make the plans. I can't decide whether or not I want to keep applying for jobs because I don't know if I got that one that I really want, yes or no, right? I don't know what to do. It's that kind of situation, right? The Judgment energy is coming in to say that you're going to hear the news, the judgment, the ruling, okay? You're going to have your answer one way or another. The overthinking and the anxiety and the feeling stuck and like you can't make plans because you don't know the information or you don't know something that you need to know or you don't have something that you need and you don't know if you're going to get it or not, etc. That can stop, okay? For others of you, this is where you're going, okay, enough is enough. I'm going to make up my own mind. I'm going to make the decision, right? Yeah, for some of you, it could be a situation where you've just been bombarded by either several people or one person in particular trying to get to you by all means, right? Calling you, messaging you, texting you, borderline harassing, right? And with the Judgment card, you could either be going, okay, I'm gonna stop trying to ignore this, I'm gonna address it, I'm gonna put up a boundary, or I'm gonna report this, or I'm gonna get someone involved, or I'm gonna make a complaint or something, right? Where things are going, we have the Four of Cups. And with the Four of Cups, it's a bit of a lackluster energy. It's a bit of a, I'm not exactly thrilled, but I don't really know why. I'm not exactly happy with how things are. I don't know how they could be better necessarily. I just know that, you know, I'm not impressed with how things are. So for some of you, you're getting some news. And it's either not quite what you wanted to hear, or by this point you don't care anymore. I feel like there's been this thing that you've been thinking about and thinking and obsessing about, and either trying to figure it out or trying to make a decision or waiting to see what happens. And it's like, our imaginations can concoct some scenarios that reality is never going to beat. You know what I mean? It's no scarier place to be than in our own heads. And then something happens with judgment, whatever it is you've been overthinking, overanalyzing, even dreading. I feel like it happens. And with the Four of Cups, you're going, I don't even have the energy to care anymore. Whether it's what you were hoping to see happen, or it's what you were afraid of, happening. Either way, at this point with the Four of Cups, you're going, I don't care anymore. I don't have the energy to care one way or another, right? For others of you, I feel like you were afraid of something. Hold on, my monitor is making noises. I don't know if it's my monitor or my lamp. It's my lamp. It's something where you were kind of dreading it. And with the Judgment card, you're going, you know what? So what? F it. If it happens, it happens. I can't care anymore. I'm not sleeping. I'm not resting. I'm not eating. Living in the fear of what if that happens, right? And it either doesn't happen, or I just get the feeling that actually it does happen, and it's just so you don't even care at this point. You know what I mean? It's like it's either nowhere near as bad or complicated or a big of a mess that you thought it was going to be. Because again, by this point, you just don't have the energy to care, right? So it's like, it is what it is, fine, whatever, right? Or it happens and it's just nowhere near as bad as you thought it was going to be. And you're going, oh, this is what I was afraid of. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even bother me. I don't even care, right? And the Oracle, oh my God, look at it, the thinking woman. So male or female, doesn't matter. This is, again, just confirming that overthinking energy. I also feel like, something you've been thinking and overthinking, and it could be to do with, okay, what's the best way to do it so I don't upset anybody? And you have been in analysis paralysis for a long time, trying to figure out the perfect way to do something or to say something that's not going to upset anybody, right? And you've spent all this time and all this energy, all this resource, right? And you either, with judgment, you find, okay, this is it. If I do it this way, if I say it this way at this point in time, in this manner, no one should have an issue with it, right? And you say it. And with the Four of Cups, people still have an issue with it. And you're going, so what was the point then? What was the point in me overthinking to death, trying not to hurt people's feelings? And you have that realization with judgment in the Four of Cups that, you know what, no matter what you do, someone's going to get hurt sometimes because that's their choice. You know what I mean? All you can do is know your intention and be as respectful as you possibly can, but other people's thoughts and feelings are not your responsibility, okay? So I feel like for some of you, that's the conclusion you're coming to, that's the realization you're having, and you feel a little bit annoyed with yourself that you spent all that time trying not to upset somebody or trying not to upset anybody in a situation, which is just not realistic, let's be honest, right? But yeah, that's just what it feels like, something that you've been overthinking, for better or for worse, you've been overthinking. You either throw your hands up and you go, you know what, I don't even care anymore, or it happens and you go, it's nowhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be. What the hell was I worried about? Or again, it's a case of, so why did I spend all that time worrying if, they still took offense. They still took it the wrong way. They still took it personally. And it's not even about that. Why did I spend all that time worrying about what they're going to say and think and feel, right? That's the kind of energy that I'm seeing here. So the advice, again, you know your intention. You know you're not setting out to hurt anybody. All you can do is be polite and considerate, but at the same time, sometimes, you know what? It is what it is. And tiptoeing around people and coddling people and kind of hurting yourself as not to upset somebody, that's not healthy either. Let's be honest, right? Let's just be realistic here and call it what it is. So I feel like, for a lot of us, there's that lesson that's coming up. That's the judgment energy. And it just takes a burden off, right? So that's what I have. It should be an interesting day. Let me know what this is about for you if you resonate with it. What is it that you've been overthinking? What is it that you've been in your head about? What is it that, you've been in analysis paralysis about. Yeah, just be aware. It's either going to happen, or you're going to throw your hands up and make it happen because you don't care anymore, or it's going to happen anyway. But you know what? It's not going to be nowhere near as bad as what you thought, is the message here, right? There is this sense of disappointment, or it's either disappointment of why did I spend all that time trying not to hurt anybody in this situation. I finally understand that other people's thoughts and feelings and reactions are not my fault or my responsibility. Or it's a case of, it's almost like, it's not really disappointment when you think something's going to go really wrong and it doesn't go that wrong, but yet there is that feeling of, oh, I was anticipating more. I was anticipating more of a reaction. I was anticipating more of a storm. I was anticipating more, and there's that feeling of, is that it? Is that it? But you know what? Again, it's better to know than for you to wonder, okay? Because wondering and the scenarios we come up with in our own heads are horrible, terrifying, and you know what? They never come true. Not to that degree, not to that extent, right? Maybe that's the lesson for a lot of us here. But I really hope this helps, okay? So looking forward to your thoughts. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.